I love makeup, and I'm just so excited to be part of the wedding day. And what I do with my brides is really, I want to capture the natural light on their face as it would fall naturally. And I do that with makeup. My approach with makeup and why I love makeup so much is because it has such an artistic edge to it. You know, we can use different colors, different shadows, and really contour someone's face and just make them look phenomenal with that. And makeup for me, with my art background, it really just blends together so well. So what I'm thinking for Elsie's look today is a golden goddess kind of feel. We were discussing her look for the wedding that she would love to have, and we're going to do that today. So I'm going to start with her highlighting color. And what I'm going to do is, close her eyes for me, thanks. I'm just going to sweep it across both of her eyelids. And this creates just a nice overall base for the rest of the colors. So we're picking here, it's kind of a light pink with a bit of a shimmer. And Elsie likes dramatic eye, so we're going to have a little fun with that today. Now I'm going to follow by a lighter color just on her lid. Now that just brings out her eye, plus it gives you that pop when you do more of a dramatic eye. Perfect. And I'm just going to blend that in, and I might go back and add a little bit more of a shimmer close to the inside of her eye. So when you're using a shadow that's mineral, that's even loose, it's best to tap it off of your brush so you're not applying too much at a time and that it doesn't flake down onto your cheeks, which normally does happen with powder shadows. And the other tip that I would definitely give is to use an eye primer first so that it adheres better. So I'm just going to put some in the corner of her eye here, and don't worry, we're going to blend that after. I definitely recommend that when you're doing your makeup or having your makeup done, that you have a lot of natural light coming in, because this way you can really see where the shadows are falling, and you can place the colors in the correct places on the face. So next I'm going to apply a mid-tone color, which is going to go just above her crease, her natural crease line. And that's where the eyelid and the brow bone meet. And again, I'm dusting off the color so that the shadow doesn't fall onto her cheeks. If that does happen to happen, the shadow falling on the cheek, you're just going to grab one of the sponges and you're going to erase that away. And if you're using a darker color and it seems to really rest on the face, the best thing to do is take the sponge again, put a little bit of moisturizer lightly, and just sweep it away. You never want to use your fingertips because of the oils in your fingers. It will press that into your face and it's going to be really difficult to take away. Plus it's going to create a dark shadow under the eyes, and we definitely want to stay away from that. We want the eyes to be bright and the under eyes to be light, and just to have a really clean look. And when her eyes are open, you can really see where that fold is in the eye. So close again, so it's right in here. And open again, so we can see that. So naturally, it just falls right in there. Beautiful. And Elsie has just gorgeous eyes to work with. What a dream, seriously. You are gorgeous. She has such dark hair and dark features. Her skin is a medium tone, and those great big brown eyes are so wonderful to work with. And because we're gonna do more of a dramatic look, I'm gonna use the browns and the golds to create that look versus the purples. I'll show you two brushes that I'd recommend. So this type of brush where it's coned at the top really fits in well into the crease. And if you're going to get more definition, you can use one that's a smaller. If you can see the difference between these two. So these two are wonderful for creating the crease. And then we're just going to blend that in. And the reason you blend as you work is so that it doesn't look too harsh. And again, I'm tapping the brush and I'm bringing the color into the outside edge of her lashes, and that will also create definition to her lashes. She has wonderful lashes. We're going to share a little secret. Elsie is wearing temporary, what are they called? Semi-permanent lashes. Semi-permanent lashes, and they do last quite a while. So Elsie's wearing semi-permanent lashes, and I would recommend for brides to have that technique done before the wedding day. So that is one of the services that I do offer to my brides, and it is very natural looking. So with the band of lashes, what happens is sometimes when they're not placed correctly on the eye, you can see them. They almost fork to the side. So when a bride is like this, turn sideways for me, and there's a camera angle, let's say your photographer is taking your wedding pictures, and he zooms in on the side, what he's going to see is the individual lashes coming up, the band of lashes coming up, and then her regular lashes coming out. So almost like a forking effect when they're not done properly. And that is one of the biggest pet peeves of photographers these days. So to eliminate that, I would recommend this style for sure. It is more of an upscale application. Not everyone is doing it, but you will get a beautiful natural lash line every time, guaranteed. And it's really an art now, you know, to get those band lashes on right. It's super, super hard. I usually recommend that my brides come and see me the day before so they get used to the lashes. And I really find that the lashes last 2 weeks, depending on the amount of product that you're using and which product you're using to take off your eye makeup. That's really important. You should really use only an oil-free eye makeup remover. So now I'm applying a golden color over top of that darker chocolate that I applied right before. And I'm just blending that out, creating some more contour in her eye and adding that golden color that we really want for this look. So right now I'm going to apply a smoky dark. Can you open your eyes, Elsie, for me and look up right underneath her lash line? And I am going to go back and just blend that out. But if you can see, some of it has fallen onto her cheek. Like I said earlier, that the darker colors sometimes do that. But you just need to go back and take your sponge and just blend that away gently. And when you're working under the eye, it's really important that you use gentle strokes because the under eye area is very gentle. You don't want to be tugging under your eyes. Is that pressure okay, Elsie? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
It's really relaxing, actually.
I know, it's so nice getting your makeup done, isn't it? Okay, that's perfect. So I'm going to go back over the eye again, and I'm going to add a bit of a shimmer gold to that so that it really gives it that beautiful golden look that we want. And I wouldn't recommend using too much shimmer on your wedding day, depending on the shape of your eyes. And let's be honest, as we age, we do get more lines around the eyes and around the face. So it's really important that if you are very creepy around the eyes in this area, which Elsie is not, gorgeous. She doesn't have anything wrong with her, please, seriously. But you gotta love her anyways. You wanna keep the shimmer away from lines because it's gonna embed in them and you're gonna be able to see them more. So Elsie doesn't have that issue, so we can go crazy with a little bit of sparkle on her eye. Creams actually will deposit more easily in lines than shadows will. So I'd probably stay away from cream eyeshadows and use only mineral, just regular eyeshadows. And I'm gonna add a little bit, can you look up for me? Mm-hmm. Right underneath her eye, just to give it that little bit more shimmer underneath the eye. That looks so pretty. Okay, perfect. Can you just look straight at me and close your eyes? Great. I'm gonna define her eyebrows, and then I'm gonna go back and we're gonna use a liquid liner because you love that, don't you?
Yes.
I know. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna wing it out just a little bit and finish off her eyes. You can use different eyeliners. There's different types. There's cream, there's pencil, there's cake, and there's liquid. And for the look that we want to do, we want to have a really crisp line. And I find that you can get that with the liquid eyeliner. Now you can get that with the cake eyeliner also, but not with any of the other ones. So I prefer to use that. And she really likes that, and it's a really crisp line. So we're going to do what she loves too, because it's about the bride, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill in her eyebrows, because we were just discussing that she does do that. And I'm going to take a dark chocolate brown, and I'm going to start over here in the middle of her eyebrow and deposit some color into her eyebrows just to fill them in a little bit. I also do that with mine. Even though I have really dark eyebrows, I just find that the eyebrows really give shape to the whole look. Actually, I'm just using a shadow. And I find that sometimes the eye pencils that are meant for eyebrows are a little too waxy, and they really make the eyebrow hairs clump together. And you just don't want to have that look. It doesn't look natural. The whole thing with makeup is you want it to look natural, especially for your wedding day, depending on the look that you're going for. You just want to be a better version of you on that day. Can you see how it just shapes, gives a little bit more definition and frames in the eye? Perfect.